News, rumors and opinions Sunday AM the 7th of September 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Greg Hunter, with Bill Holter, gold and silver sniffing out risk and fear. Watchdog USA, the 6th of September 2025. Precious metals expert and financial writer Bill Holter worked side by side with his business partner Jim Sinclair for more than a decade. No two people knew more about markets and money than them. 2 years ago, Sinclair, aka Mr. Gold, passed away. Now, the baton has passed to Holter, who is the new Mr. Gold. Holter warns one explosive new all-time high, hitting day after day, for the yellow metal is signaling big trouble coming. Holter explains, there is a huge breakout. In my opinion, the metals market is sniffing out risk and fear. They funded literally trillions of dollars by borrowing in yen. Now, what has happened? The Japanese yield curve has gone from basically zero to over 1.6% on a 10-year bond, and 3.2% on a 30-year bond. So, that carry trade now is being squeezed because the yen has gone higher. Your cost to carry has gone higher because Japanese yields have gone higher. So, the gold market is looking at the Japanese carry trade in the process of blowing up. It is sovereign bonds across the world. If you look at interest rates worldwide, they are actually going higher. If the Fed cuts interest rates later this month, it may not be good news. The bond market could rebel. Holter says, you could see bond prices drop and yields go higher. There is also a very high probability with lower Fed rates that the dollar weakens. Earlier this year, Holter called the global economy a hyper-levered house of cards. The leverage has gotten worse, much worse. Holter says, there is a turbocharge to this, and when I say turbocharge, it's fear. It's fear of bankruptcy. It's fear of default. The world is clearly over-levered, and there are going to be sovereign defaults left and right going forward. The only two monies that cannot default on the planet are gold and silver. So, is there going to be a big crash coming soon? Holter says, I don't know if it is going to be September, October or whatever, but you look at the math and the valuations. The valuations are ridiculous. Look at the math on sovereign debt all over the world. Look at the math on the amount of debt outstanding and margin debt. And this is a huge credit bubble. Credit bubbles do not go away quietly. Credit bubbles burst and markets collapse. The problem now is there is so much debt in the system and the system is so big the central banks together cannot stand against the tsunami of bankruptcies that are coming. There is no white knight this time. Holter, aka the new Mr. Gold, says, the vast majority of wealth will seek a safe haven that cannot evaporate or be taken away. It's going to be gold and silver. You are going to see a bull market in gold and silver unlike any bull market in any field ever. Gold and silver will make financial history. Because capital from all over the world will be trying to get off the railroad tracks because gold and silver cannot default. In closing, Mr. Gold says if you just divide the amount of official gold held in the U.S. Treasury by the official U.S. government debt, you get about $135,000 per ounce gold price and around $6,700 per ounce silver price. Holter says with $2 quadrillion in derivative debt, who knows how high the price of gold and silver can go? One thing for sure is gold and silver cannot default. MNT GOAT. About twice a year or at least once a year, the CBI gives us an update on the project to delete the zeros. I am told from my contact that this year's update is coming. And it is going to be a positive go-ahead. Remember, I am just relaying information and so we all must wait and see. This may finally be the end to the RV saga. Frank 26 not at 1310. What? I don't care, name something. The salaries not at 1310. HCL not at 1310. It goes on and on and on and on and on. You don't see any of the stuff we're looking for because it's still labeled at 1310 even though they're not using 1310 anymore. Excuse me, they're using 1310 in front of the world. But you know very well every government runs second books. Militiaman Iraq's development project is going to keep moving forward. They have not shown any signs of not moving forward. Iraq is in line with going international. I think integration into the international financial system is a key component. Progress is still moving forward. Danger not seen in 40+ years. This signal happens before every market crash. Daniela Cambone, the 5th of September 2025. Danger is an understatement right now, says veteran Wall Street strategist Peter Grandage, founder of Peter Grandage & Company and author of Confessions of a Former Wall Street Whiz Kid. In today's interview with Daniela Cambone, Grandage warns that the so-called everything bubble in stocks, bonds, real estate, and other assets is entering its final stage. He points to 4 historic crash signals: fantasy pricing, paper riches, overconfidence, and dangerous assumptions, all flashing red at once. Grandage cautions that the U.S. can no longer afford another financial crisis, with consumers already stretched thin, tariffs weighing on businesses, and housing and auto markets flashing warning signs. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com